Hello there. This is the fourth part of this series on how to use the Kram Investments platform, and we're going to cover how to buy crypto through P2P on Binance. Uh, Before we can deposit on Kram Investments, you need to have the USDT that you're going to deposit. And so far, we've covered how to register, verify, log into an account, how to create a Binance account, how to set a payment method on Kram Investments, and the next step is now how to buy crypto. Over here on the Binance homepage, to get to the P2P platform, you go to the trade menu option and you scroll to the P2P. You can also do this entire process through the mobile app. The process is more or less the same. It's only going to have a bit of a difference in the interface, how things look, but the process behind the scenes is just the same. You go to the P2P platform, initiate an order, you complete the order. But there's no much difference there. So we go to P2P and we want to buy, and it's USDT that we want to buy. Need to let it load. It's going to display a list of the sellers, of the people who are selling USDT based on these filtration, based on these filters, the fiat, the currency, the payment method, and the region. So what you want to do first of all is to ensure that the fiat currency is correct. This will be set by default based on the country that you're accessing Binance from. In my case, I'm in Kenya, so that's set to KES. That's Kenyan shilling, which is correct. And for the payment method, I want to pay through Mpesa. I want to send the person through Mpesa directly, so that's what I'm going to select there. And something that you need to look out for is there are a couple of things that you need to look out for. First of all, the orders. How many orders has the person completed? The higher the number of orders, the better. Second thing that you need to check is the completion rate. Out of the orders that they have initiated, how many of those have they actually completed? The higher again, the better. You also need to check the price. The lower, the better. When you're buying, the lower the price, the better. Now, the other thing that you need to check is the limit. Are you within the person's limit? So right now, I went to the current dollar rate is about 119. So I'm going to buy USDT worth actually I'm going to buy worth 1500, just so I can have a little bit more than $10 worth of USDT. And for that I need to check somebody who am within their limit. So I think if I enter this as the amount here, I can just filter down to the people that I can actually trade with immediately. So well, it already shows the people I can trade with, and I think this is the best option. She is the best option. I think Mel is a lady, because they have a lot of orders and their completion rate is 99.9%, and they have the lowest price. I mean, the difference is only cents, a few cents, but then still means something. I'm within their limit because I want to spend 1500 Kenyan shillings to buy the USDT. think that's all that I need, and I'm going to initiate the transaction, the order. So I'm just going to enter 1500 as the amount, and I'm going to receive 12 USDT, which is okay, and click buy. So the number 0115930, if they're not online, that's I need to reach them first, so that they can release the cryptocurrency after I have made the payment. So should I use Paybill? I think I'm going to use Paybill because, well, you can use whichever you feel more comfortable with. Paybill, I can see this is an Equity Paybill. If you're not from my country, Equity is a bank account, and the methods will depend on which country you're trading from. So you'll see something familiar to you. I can see that she is online and she has asked me to proceed, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the thing about traders with a high completion rate is that most of the time you won't have to contact them, because it means that's what they do. They trade full time, so they're almost always waiting for the trade. So I'm just going to proceed as instructed, and I'm going to pay using the pay bill. Let me pause as I do that, then I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, so I've just made the payment to Mary Mercy and Njane, and I'll just indicate that it's done, and then I click the button transferred, notify seller. I have made the payment from a real name verified payment account consistent with my registered name on Binance. Okay, and these are the details we have paid. Confirm payment. Once you've marked the order as paid, then you just wait for the seller to release. This is another reason why you need to select a seller with a high completion rate, because somebody with a low completion rate might take a bit of time to complete, but mostly the ones with high trades and high completion rates, they just want to complete as fast as possible. So we wait. I think I'm going to pause the video until Mercy Melcy has released the crypto. I actually didn't have to pause the video, because immediately I clicked on pause, the order status changed to completed. That means Melcy released the crypto. And next thing is just to, right now it's done, but it's always just a good karma to leave a positive review, because they were fast. They were fast in transacting. It's only fair that you leave a review. They've actually left a positive review for me as well, so that's a plus. So right now, if I go to, this was my previous balance on the funding wallet. Once you trade on P2P, the funds are sent to your funding wallet. So if I refresh, I should see that 10 point something, because it's the 1 USDT plus the 12 USDT that I've just added here. There it is. So now it's in my account and the process is complete. So that's how easy it is to buy crypto, to buy USDT. It's not a complicated process, so long as you follow the steps and you make sure that you're you're checking the number of trades the person has, the completion rate, the higher the better. The price not so much. Don't compromise on the experience for a better price. So once you check on those few things, then you're good to go. Initiate the trade, get in contact with the person if they don't get in contact with you first. Tell them that you're about to send money to them, just to ensure, because you see somebody might be offline or they might be on holiday, but then they forgot to shut down their ad. Yeah, so you don't want to send money to somebody and then they are not available. So before you send money, make sure you've communicated with the person and the person is aware that you have initiated a trade. Don't send money before you've established contact, whether that's here on Binance on the chat or through the number that they provide or the email that they provide, depending on what the person chooses to provide there. So always first get in contact with them, then send them the funds and indicate on the button that was previously here that you have transferred the funds. After that, they're just going to release it, because they get the message on their end, they verify on their end, and they release the crypto, and that's it. The crypto lands in your wallet, ready to be used. So that's it for the fourth video. The next 3 videos are going to be how to deposit and activate your account, because right now we have the crypto. Next we need to deposit and activate our account, and then after that we go ahead and invest. And once the investment has time has elapsed, then the investment matures and you can now go ahead and withdraw from Kram Investments. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.